Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Today, if you can guess, what we won't be drawing is we're not drawing a mermaid today. And if you're new here, my name is Erica and I do a video every Thursday of a drawing or a painting or, something like that. Something art related typically. And this week I am doing a picture that was a do this in your style on Instagram that I found. Or I guess I should say a draw this in your style. And I just happened to come across it when I was on Instagram, and it's hosted by Muzenik. I hope I pronounced that right. Muzenik is the name of the profile. And also, I did a little bit further investigation and found out that this artist also has a YouTube channel. So, if you'd like to check out their artwork and their YouTube channel, I will leave a link to both of those in the description part of this video. So, for today, I decided, well, this was actually yesterday I did this, but I was going to upload a picture that I had left over from Mermaid. Before Mermaid happened, it was the red mermaid I did before Mermaid got really going. I was practicing with the watercolors I got, and it was when all the Red Girl Revolution drama was going on. And I decided to participate in that, and that I do have a video for that, but I decided since we've already done 4 weeks of nothing but mermaids, I'm pretty sure it was pretty close to the 4 weeks of nothing but mermaids, I decided today, well, I didn't really decide. I just found the picture and I liked the picture, and I decided I was going to go ahead and do that picture, and it just happened I managed to get it done before my upload today. So that's why I decided to upload this piece today instead of the mermaid piece. Give us all a little break from mermaids for at least a week, I think would be okay. I mean, I love mermaids, and I really enjoyed working on them all month. But I was definitely ready to kind of just slide the regular watercolors away for a little while and break out the markers. I really missed my markers. So that's what we decided to do. And I decided to do this on a tone tan piece of paper because that is also my favorite paper to use typically. And as you can see here is the original picture that Muzenik did for her Draw This in Your Style. And I just thought it was so cute. I really liked it. I love the glowy colors when, they put out those glowy colors. So that I just thought it looked cute all around. And the only thing I really changed, well, I mean, I did it in my style, of course, but the only thing I changed from her original, look of things was I decided to go ahead and go with a astrology sign in the center of her head instead of the star. So that was really the only thing I changed. I really like astrology. I'm not too into religion, so I just figured that the astrology sign was more fitting for my style. So that's what I went with. And I went with Aries because she already had the horns. So, Aries are the rams, and they do rule the head, and they are kind of fiery, and she already had that glowiness going on to her. So I just thought Aries would fit really nice. So that was what I did. That's about all I really changed to my style, of course, except for the art was my style too, because I'm pretty sure Muzenik does mostly digital art, and looking at her profile, it tends to be what she mostly does. So I didn't really see any traditional art in there. It doesn't mean that she doesn't do it. She may do traditional art. I just did not see any. But that could have something to do with the fact that I just found her art site. So, she could possibly do it. Not sure. But she definitely does traditional art. She's got a ton of really cool traditional art. And yeah, I just happened to be scrolling through a page that I follow, one of the DTIYS pages that kind of keeps everybody up to date on what's going on with those. I always think they're fun to do, especially if you've got some art block, like you need something to give you some momentum to get you in the mood to do an art. I mean, I really don't think there's anything wrong with taking a design that somebody else did if they're willing to share that concept and let other artists take their, and put their own interpretation on it. I think that's awesome. In fact, that's something I really want to do myself. I haven't decided what I want to do, but I have been thinking about doing a do this in your style. I enjoy doing them so much that I feel like, maybe I could offer that to somebody too instead of just always doing them. I'll make one this time. So, if you like do this in your style challenges and you would like to participate in one that I may eventually hold in the future at some point, you can always follow me on Instagram because that will probably be where I post it. More than likely, that's really the only platform I've seen that does that. I see them spread out between different platforms once they're done on Instagram, but I don't really see too many do this in your style challenges on like Twitter or Facebook. Those aren't very artist friendly communities sometimes, I feel like, especially Reddit. Reddit's terrible. Reddit is just terrible. But that's just me, maybe, and I'm not very technologically savvy with some of these new apps and platforms to socialize on with your art. I will say that I do like TikTok. TikTok has been a lot of fun because I think mostly because they're just short little like videos that are great for people with short attention span, which I am one of those people. So yeah, it's like a fun little side quest to participate in. Just, upload a little TikTok video every once in a while. But anyway, so this one I did decide to go ahead and use some gold leaf, and I also used a little bit of the Calero metallic watercolor. Don't want to. I may be putting the regular watercolor aside for a little bit, but I never get tired of the metallic watercolor. At least I haven't yet. So that always can find a place in my art. And I am almost out of the gold leaf, and I really, really like the way the gold leaf looks, but I pretty much used the last of what I had right there on her face and in her hair. I wanted to use more of it for Mermaid, but unfortunately the sketchbook that I was using did not cooperate with the gold leaf and didn't ruin, but it did not hold up, and the gold leaf kind of stuck to the back of the other page. So I have to fix that with probably I'll just use some metallic watercolor and go over it. Hopefully that'll solve the problem. If it doesn't, it's not really that big of an ordeal. It is just my own personal sketchbook, so it's not like it's something that I'm sending off to someone. Then that might be a problem, but yeah, it is what it is. It was a good way to figure out if I liked gold leaf, which I really do love the way it looks. I think it looks so cool. It's just a little bit different from the watercolor. And not that I like either one more than the other, but I do really like the way it looks. So I will be probably getting some more of that to use in future pieces. And this is the end of the video, and I want to thank everybody so much for joining me in today's video, and a big thanks to all of my subscribers. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate you so much, and I'll talk to everybody in the next video. All right, love you guys. Bye.